polynomials. What do we understand by polynomials? Polynomials, these are mathematical expressions that consist of variables, coefficients, and non-integer exponents. So let's see. It's written in this form. We have P function x is equal to, or P of x equal to, say, let's use a subscript n x raised to power n plus, we have a x n minus 1, say this will reduce also by 1, n minus 1, plus, say it will continue till it gives us something like this, say a x raised to power 1 plus, say, a, where a can be the same or different. So let me, so that it looks alike. It looks alike. Okay. This is the general form of polynomials. This is the general form of polynomials. But today we are going to be looking at a particular type of polynomials. The polynomials of degree 3. Degree 3, meaning the power of x is 3. That's n is 3. Say it will be this, f of x becomes something like this, a, say, x raised to power 3 plus b, x raised to power 2 plus c, x plus d, where we have a, b, c, and d are integers, are constants, as we want to put it. They are constants. Okay? Let's say they are constants. They are constants, as we want to put it. So when you put all this down, some students may be confused. Let's see an example. This is a form of polynomials of degree 3, what we're talking about. This can also be said to be as a cubic function. It can be said to be a cubic function. Y equals to 2x raised to power 3 plus x raised to power 2 minus 4x plus 1 can be said to be a cubic function. We can also put it this way, as a function f of x equals 2x raised to power 3 plus x squared minus 4x plus 1. As it is a function, just telling us that that's what y represents. The function is y. F of x, which is y, equal to that. Now, we'll go to these stages for understanding polynomials in our level. Now, for us to understand polynomials, we have to deal with the algebra of polynomials. For the algebra of polynomials, we're dealing with the addition, multiplication, subtraction, and division of polynomials. So now we're going to start with addition and subtraction of polynomials. Addition and subtraction of polynomials. Wow. Let's see this example. 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 Now, if you're given this polynomial that f of x, f1 of x is equal to 2x cubed, 2, sorry, 2x cubed minus 2x squared plus x plus 6. Let's see plus 6. Okay, minus 6, sorry, minus 6. And f2 of x equals x cubed plus 8x squared minus 7x plus 4. And we're asked to find, say, f1 of x minus f2 of x. Wow, we're going to come to the other part of our board. So we have f1 of x minus f2 of x. So you just write it down. f1 of x is 2x cubed minus 2x squared plus x minus 6. You put your minus. Second one is x cubed plus 8x squared minus 7x plus 4. We have put them out, then we draw a line to subtract, just as we did in our primary school when we're dealing with HC, sorry, 100 tenths and units. So this is 2x cubed minus 1x cubed. Remember, the coefficient here is 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. So you just have 1x cubed, which is the same thing as x cubed. Minus 2 minus plus 8. That's minus 2 minus 8, which is minus 10. 10x squared. The next, positive x minus negative 7 means x minus and minus is plus, x plus 7 is plus 8. 8x. And you have negative 6 minus positive 4, which is negative 6 minus 4, which is what? Minus 10. So our answer, f1 of x minus f2 of x gives us x cubed minus 10x squared plus 8x minus 10. That is the answer. Straightforward. Straightforward. You can use this for addition also. We can have this. You can use it for addition and it will always work. Why I actually tried that of subtraction was because of the signs. Let's move over to one more example. Now let's take a look at this. If g of x is equals to x cubed minus 10x squared plus 8x minus 10, and you have h of x being 3x cubed minus 14, find the value of g of x plus h of x. This gives us, let's write it out, is our solution. We have g of x is x cubed minus 10x squared plus 8x minus 10. Then we arrange h of x under it. This is 3x cubed, so it will be under x cubed. 3x cubed. There's nothing under x squared, and x squared and x. So we just have the constant minus 14. For convenience, you can just put plus 0x squared plus 0x. So for convenience, so you will not get confused. So you won't get confused. So we can do this. We can now do this. Place it and let's resolve it. We're going to add them. This is 1x cubed. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4x cubed. This is minus negative 10 plus 0 is negative 10. 10x squared. You add it, this same thing as 8x. And when you add this up, you get minus 24. So this is the answer. I think is actually very basic. Good. Now we're having this still same thing, but I just changed some things here. We're looking at multiplication of polynomials. Multiplication of polynomials. Now we want to look at this question that I've actually done something to. We're going to give our solution here and here. We're going to give our solution here and here. Okay. It helps us. Okay, this is where that's where the question is. So we want to multiply. We want to multiply. Just put it out. This is x cubed minus 10x squared plus 8x minus 10. Let's write it out first. Then the second one that we're going to multiply, we're multiplying 2x cubed minus 1. For convenience, we can put it anywhere. Let's see. 2x cubed minus 1. It does not actually matter because we're about to multiply. We're about to multiply. This gives us, let's go. We'll use any of them first. Let's start with this. 2x cubed times x cubed is 2x to the power 6. 2x cubed multiplied by negative 10x squared will give us negative minus 20x to the power 5. This is 2x cubed times 8x, which is you have plus 16x to the power 4. And here, 2x cubed times negative 10 is negative 20x cubed. Wow. Wow, it's becoming interesting. It's becoming interesting. Let me adjust this. Becoming interesting. Okay. Okay. Now this. Good. So let's start with the negative 1. Negative 1. We'll go with the negative 1 now. Let's see. We have negative 1 times x cubed is negative x cubed. X cubed stays under x cubed. Negative 1 times negative 10x squared is positive 10x squared. Good. The next one, negative 1 multiplied by 8x is minus 8x. And the last one, which is negative 1 multiplied by negative 10, that's positive 10. So we can now get the answer together for multiplication, which will give us this. We'll add them all together, just as we've done initially. So we have here plus 10. Okay, let's start here. This is 2x raised to the power 6 minus 20x to the power 5 plus 16x to the power 4. Now, when you add this, you have negative 21x to the power 3, and this is plus 10x to the power 2 minus 8x plus 10. We are there. So no matter how long it is, when you follow this rule, this route, you are likely not to make a mistake. You're likely not to make a mistake. Okay, let's go to another algebra of polynomial. Now we're looking at division of polynomials. I think this is one area that we actually have to pay more attention. I'm going to use a rule I named DMX. You divide, you multiply, and then you subtract. You subtract. So let's see. We go this way, just like our long division. We go this way. Okay, we go this way. So what you have inside is what will be inside, what you have here is our dividend, which is 2x cubed plus 6x squared minus 3x plus 6. These are our dividend. And what we're dividing by, which will divide that, is our divisor. Okay? The answer we are going to get is our quotient, and what remains is termed the remainder. So let's go with our rule. With our rule, we want to start. With our rule, first D, then M, then S. First divide. With the first one here, 2x cubed divided by x is 2x squared. Remember, 2x cubed divided by x is 2x squared. We have done the division. Now we want to multiply. Everything here, we multiply it. X times 2x squared is 2x cubed. Gives us what we divided by. So then you now say 2 plus 2 multiplied by 2x squared. It gives us 4x squared. When you get these two species, you stop because you have 2 here. You stop and go to the next part, subtract. 2x cubed minus 2x cubed, 0. Just showing you that it's 0, that's why I'm writing this. 6x squared minus 4x squared is plus 2x squared. When you get here, and you notice that the power of x here is greater than the power of x here, you go through this process again. Please, for better understanding, I want you to watch, pause, practice, keep doing it till you have a grip on it. Okay, let's go to the second stage. Second stage now. 2x squared divided by x is 2x plus 2x. We have divided. Now we are multiplying. X times 2x, you have plus 2x squared. Remember, sorry, this one comes down. 2 times 2x is plus 4x. Then you rule. You rule and subtract. You rule and subtract. Remember, minus 3x comes down here. So 2x squared minus 2x squared, sorry, is 0. Is 0. Minus 3x minus is minus 4x is minus 7x. You bring the plus 6 down. They are the same, so they can still divide it. They are the same, so you can still divide it. So let's see. Let me take it. I'm going to do more examples on this. I think this is where we have little challenge. So minus 7x divided by x, sorry. You have negative 7 minus 7. X times minus 7 is minus 7x. 2 times minus 7 is minus 14. Let's rule our line. I think this is the last one. So minus, this is 0. 6 minus minus 14 is plus 20. We have plus 20. So our dividend is 2x cubed plus 6x squared minus 3x plus 6. Our divisor or divisor, whatever you choose to call it, x plus 2. Our quotient now, I think I'll write it, I'll put it up, I'll just mark it now. Our quotient is this. This is our quotient. And this is the remainder. This guy is our remainder. That's the remainder. That's the remainder. So we all have it. We're going to take this process again for better understanding. Now let's look at this question. We are to divide 3x cubed, sorry, minus 2x squared plus 6x plus 5. Divided, we're dividing it by x squared plus 3x minus 5. 3 species now. Let's see how it goes. We draw this out, like we said. Let's make it this way. Okay. Let's make it this way. So our divisor is x squared plus 3x minus 5. And our dividend is 3x cubed minus 2x squared plus 6x plus 5. Now I want to go with our rule, dmx. Let me put it here. dms. So divide, multiply, and subtract. First, 3x cubed divided by the highest power of x here, x squared. What do we have? We have 3x. 3x multiplied by x squared that we divided the dividend with, we have 3x cubed. 3x multiplied by 3x, we have 9x squared. 3x multiplied by minus 5 is minus 15x. They all stay underneath it. After the multiplication, we draw our line, bring them under. This is 0 as when you subtract, minus 2x squared minus 9x squared will give you negative 11x squared. 6x minus 15x, that's 6x plus 15x, which is 21x. You bring down the plus 5. You must have three species here. Part 1, 2, 3, because you have 1, 2, 3. Look at it before we go to the next part. Let's see it. So let's multiply. The next one, we have x squared divided by minus 11. Okay, that's divided, you used to divide the minus 11x squared, meaning minus 11x squared divided by x squared. That's it. So you have minus 11. We are divided. Now we are going to multiply x squared multiplied by minus 11. You have minus 11x squared. Minus 11 times 3x is minus 33x. And minus 11 times minus 5 is plus 55. We have done the second part by multiplying. We're not drawing our line to subtract. We are now subtracting. We are now subtracting for the second part. So we have, when you subtract this, you have what? 0. 21 minus 33, which is 21 plus 33, which is 54. 54x, and 5 minus 55 is minus 50. Now notice the power here is smaller than the highest power here, so we stop. With this, we can now go on and rewrite what we have there. So we have that we can now see that this is broken down as, sorry, I'm going to clean this. This is 3x cubed minus 2x squared plus 6x plus 5 is equal to, let me put it here, is equal to x squared plus 3x minus 5 times 3x minus 11, sorry, plus 54x minus 50. We have now rearranged it. This is what it is. If you expand and simplify, you're going to get this. We can just try it together. Go get questions and try it out yourself. This takes us to another aspect.